Welcome to your ultimate guide to dream journaling. If you've seen the other videos in my Dreamwork Basics series, then you already know I'm teaching you the basics that you need for any dream work practice, and that includes great dream recall. Dream journaling is the best tool that you can use to improve your dream recall so that you can remember 2, 3, or more dreams each night. Your dream journal also acts as your repository for information that you can use to excavate your dreams, interpret your dreams, gather messages, insights, as well as to use your dreams to help you create forward movement in your life. My name is Aaron. I am a certified life coach, and I specialize in metaphysical techniques like Dreamwork and Lucid dreaming for self-care and personal development. And here on my channel, Higher Dreaming, I am dedicated to teaching you the art of using your dreams for self-care and self-growth. In addition to the information that I'm going to be giving you in this video, be sure to check out the Dreamwork Exploration Guide. I'm going to link it in the description box below under the resources section. It contains 3 different activities that you can use along with your dream journal in order to interpret your dreams, gather messages, clues, insights, and create forward movement on your life. So let's talk about the ultimate way to dream journal. This is my actual dream journal, and I'm going to be using this to illustrate and show you how I dream journal. Now, I've done other videos on my channel, Higher Alignment, about dream journaling, but I always improve on my personal dream journaling method. And so I want to give you the most updated information that I personally use, along with information that I have gathered from other sources. That way, you can dream journal to the best of your abilities. I do suggest having a dedicated journal specifically for your dreams. I know a lot of people like to write down their dreams on their computer or in their phone. I really think you need an actual physical journal because it's something about the action of writing and moving your hand and reading that allows you to easily recall the information from your dreams, especially if you find that you are having difficulty remembering your dreams or you don't remember any dreams at all. It's like right when you get to the end of the sentence, right when you get to the end of what you currently remember, more details pop back up and you're able to write more and more and more. So definitely go ahead and grab a dream journal. This one is from Peter Pauper Press. They do not sponsor this video or anything like that. I just like to use beautiful journals that kind of call to me. It's just another way to make sure that I actually come to my dream journal, that it's a tool that I actually want to use, so I don't get lazy or forget about my dream journaling practice. You can use whatever works for you, whether it be a spiral journal or one of those black and white journals or whatever you have. Just make sure you have a physical journal to write in. Along with having a nice physical journal, you may want to have a nice pen. Once again, the same line of thinking, having tools that actually call to you, tools that you want to use. So you're like, hey, I want to use that pen. Hey, I want to use that journal. If you are interested in crystals, you can check out HIYERDreaming.com. I have an assortment of crystal pens waiting there for you. First thing, make sure that you have your tools ready. So let's talk about the structure of your dream journal. So this is my actual dream journal. I'm going to be showing you, and hopefully I'm going to be putting some screenshots or a video overlay so you can see a little bit more in detail. I would suggest when you first grab your dream journal, either have a section of pages, either have a section of pages in the beginning or a section of pages at the end that you can use to track your dream goals, to set dream intentions, and really just keep track of certain information, whatever information you want to use it for, that you can have separate from the actual details of the dreams that you are writing down. I like to use this as a way to keep track of my dream goals regarding lucid dreaming or messages that I want to receive from my dreams or any type of dream that I'm currently trying to incubate. I suggest having a list of dream goals, especially if you are interested in lucid dreaming, because you're going to need a very strong goal in order to work towards to help you become lucid, to help you practice your lucidity skills, because typically in your dreams you are non-lucid. So if I were to open up to a blank page in my dream journal, the way I would structure this, first I always suggest writing the date on the top line. So make sure that you date your journal entries. So the night that I'm going to sleep, that's the date that I'm going to put here at the top, so I know that the dreams that I'm writing down are from that night. I will typically skip a few lines. I don't always do this, but I would encourage you to do this. This is something that I have done in the past consistently though. So I would suggest skipping a few lines, and you're gonna leave this area for notes. So notes can include any type of foods that you ate before bed, any medications that you take before bed. If you are doing any practices, what specifically are those practices? Are you doing yoga nidra? Are you doing mindfulness meditation? Are you doing the strengthening intentions preliminary from dream yoga, or whatever it is that you're doing? This space for notes is going to be important because you're going to be able to track aspects of your life, aspects of your practice that are either helping you to remember your dreams or stopping you from remembering your dreams. Aspects of your practices that are helping you to become lucid or that are preventing you from becoming lucid. So that information is going to be key just on your lifestyle journey of diving deeper into Dreamwork. After you have your date, your space for your notes, I would suggest writing title, colon, and then over here, somewhere in this area, I would suggest writing emotions, colon. So you set up your journal like that, and you put it beside your bed or on your pillow or somewhere where it's very easy for you to just roll over and reach for it, and it's right there for you. Remember, when you're writing down your dreams in the morning, a lot of physical movement is going to make it so that your dreams escape you and you forget your dreams easily. So I would suggest setting the intention the night before, once you put your dream journal down. Okay, when I wake up in the morning or when I wake up in the middle of the night, I'm not going to move. I'm going to lay still with my eyes closed and think back to where I just was. Who was I just with? What was I just doing? And allow as many of those details to come into the mind as possible before reaching for your dream journal. And even though you do this, I guarantee as soon as you reach for it, some of those details are going to become fuzzy. It's quite okay. It's a part of the journey, but go ahead and set up your dream journal and set your intention the night before, just like this. So when you wake up in the middle of the night or when you wake up in the morning, you're going to go ahead and fill in the information. So always put a title for your dream. Then put an emotion, like an emotional word, a feeling word. If you can't come up with an emotion or a feeling word, I would suggest writing some type of genre, as if your dream were a movie or a book. This is also going to allow you to track the emotional content, the types of dreams that you are having, so that you're able to pick up on the patterns of what's going on in the unconscious mind, and that will lead you to more insights, more messages, more clues, and things that you can do to create forward movement on your journey towards achieving your goals or transforming your life. So let's look at a dream. This is from a few nights ago of September 17th. So you'll see I wrote September 17th, the title of my dream, the emotions, and then I started writing my dream down. And what you're going to notice is I only write on the right hand side of the page. I leave the left hand side blank. That way I can include notes. So I put this note in here pointing to this section as I'm writing. So sometimes you may want to do some self-reflection, some post dream thoughts or whatever, to just give you a little bit more information on what you feel like was going on in this specific section of the dream or this dream. So sometimes I like to do that. Some people also like to draw in their dream journal. So you can leave a space for drawing. This blank space that you leave in your dream journal on the left hand side can always be used when you want to come back and do some self-reflection, dream work, or other types of journaling, do drawings, whatever it is that you wish to do. So you're leaving yourself enough space that you can do some additional work when that is time. And you'll see that even this dream I wrote for many pages. This is all one dream. So with this method of dream journaling, you are going to be able to improve your dream recall. And sometimes I have so many dreams, or there are so many details to my dreams that I'm struggling to write them all down, which may be very different from your experience of going to sleep and only seeing black, or only seeing the dark, or waking up and not remembering anything at all. And I'm going to tell you how to rectify that as well. Now, I know you're here learning about different tools and techniques that you can use in order to improve your well-being. But remember, if you're only learning intellectually but you're not actually practicing, then you won't see those changes. If you want to practice with me, join my group Sacred Sunday Space via Patreon. It's only $15 a month, and we have between 2 and 4 live self-care practices each month. It's no cameras, come as you are, and even though it's a group practice, it's designed to make you feel comfortable and at home in your private sacred space. I personally create and guide you through a well-rounded self-care routine that includes techniques like mindfulness meditation, yoga nidra, breath work, yin yoga, journaling, goal setting, and so much more. You also get access to my mindfulness meditation classes, as well as Patreon exclusive practices and early releases. Now, my personal goal is to get 50 people in my Patreon group before the end of the year. That way I can personally assist you in making positive transformations and changes in your life. Truly, your support is immensely appreciated. I'll put the link to my Patreon in the description box below. Check it out, and now back to your tutorial. So before I move on to my last point, just another few examples from my dream journal. You'll see here I have another title and emotion. When I become lucid in a dream, I'll typically write lucid and put a square around it, and I'll begin writing my dream, and then I'll do the same thing at the point where I became lucid in the dream. So I have the distinction between the non-lucid part and the lucid part. Once again, it makes it easy for myself or for you to identify when you became lucid, what was it that happened, what triggered you to look around in the dream state and say, wow, this is a dream. But let me give you some tips on what you should do if you are using your dream journal to improve your dream recall, and right now you find that you don't remember any dreams, or the dream details are very fuzzy. So what you're going to do is each day you are going to set the intention to write down your dreams and to remember your dreams. Those two intentions are key. You want to set those throughout the day. You can use an affirmation like, tonight I'm having good dreams, I'm having many dreams, I'm having vivid dreams. Tonight I'm remembering my dreams. You can say this to yourself throughout the day as well as before you go to bed. Remember, you're going to set that intention to not move when you wake up during the night or when you wake up in the morning. Recall those details. Ask yourself those 3 questions. Where was I just at? Who was I just with? What was I just doing? So allow those details to come into your mind before then reaching to your dream journal that is located very close to you and begin writing. You find that you don't remember anything at all, you still want to write in your dream journal. This is helping you solidify that intention and show your unconscious mind that remembering your dreams are important to you, and it's going to signal to your brain to give some energy towards remembering your dreams. The brain's function is to keep you alive, but also to conserve energy. So it's not going to dedicate energy to something that you are not doing. You can simply write down, I didn't remember anything, or I don't remember anything, or even all I saw was black. But tonight I'm going to remember my dreams, or The next time I wake up, I am going to remember my dreams. Write down that complete phrase in your dream journal and then move on with your day. You'll find that night after night, you'll be able to remember just a little bit more. In the beginning, you may just wake up with a vague feeling or a vague emotion of what you feel like you dreamt about, or just a feeling after your dream. Go ahead and write that down. I feel like I had a scary dream, or I feel anxious, or I feel nervous right when I wake up, or even I feel very joyful and very energized. You may start remembering just little details of, I dreamt I was at a park. That's all you remember. I saw a face of my mother, or I saw the face of my pet, but that's all you remember. Go ahead and write that down, whether it's just a small one little detail or one little sentence, and that's it, and then continue to write. But tonight, I'm going to remember my dreams, or the next time I wake up, I'm going to remember my dreams. As you do this night after night, more and more details are going to come to you. And I guarantee if you follow this method, you are going to go from remembering 0 dreams, from just seeing blackness or darkness, to remembering 2, 3, or more dreams each night, I would say within a 2-week period. So just remember to dream journal every single night. If you're someone who is working on lucid dreaming, I would suggest that you be able to consistently and vividly remember at least 2 dreams each night before moving on to daytime induction techniques or nighttime induction techniques. And I am going to put up numerous videos on both daytime and nighttime lucid dreaming induction techniques, so don't worry, I'm going to cover that for you as well. I would also suggest checking out my video on sleep hygiene and checking out the other videos in the Dreamwork Basics series. Once you've gotten enough dreams in your dream journal, if you want to move on to excavating and interpreting your dreams, or doing what I like to call playing games with your dream journal, be sure to check out that Dreamwork exploration guide. It contains 3 different activities, 3 different games, 3 different techniques that you can use along with the information in your dream journal to begin interpreting your dreams, excavating your dreams, finding patterns, clues, symbols, messages that you can use to gain insight about where you are, your stressors, opportunities for improvement, ways to open up new doors in your life, and to accomplish your goals and moving forward in transforming your life on your self-care and personal development journey. I'm going to include the link to that Dreamwork practice guide in the description box below under the resources section. While you're down there, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. And in the meantime, in between time, here are 2 more that YouTube thinks that you would enjoy.